Father Dr. Andrew Kasirekato, you are most welcome to present the program Catechism on Church Laws.
Dear listeners of Radio Maria, you are welcome on this program of catechesis based on the laws of the Church. And what we are dealing with the administration of the Church, how the Church is administered. We are in Book 2 of the Code of Canon Law. We are in the second part of this second book on the hierarchical constitution of the Church, how the Church is hierarchically instituted in terms of administration. We have looked at the supreme authority of the Church, and especially on the universal level. So now we try to deal with the second section, which deals with particular churches and their groupings, how particular churches are grouped, you see, how the particular churches are organized. Now, from Canon 368, when we are talking about particular churches, we are talking, or we are meaning, the one and only Catholic Church where it exists. So this one holy Catholic Apostolic Church where it exists first of all in what we call in a division known as a diocese. So this is the particular church. The particular church may be a diocese, unless otherwise established or seen. These dioceses or these particular churches, the one Holy Catholic Apostolic Church, is likened or is similar, somitero, to a territorial prelature and a territorial abbacy, an apostolic vicariate, and an apostolic prefecture, and an apostolic administration erected in a stable manner. So we have 6 types of particular churches. In other words, that this one and only Catholic Church exists in dioceses, in territorial prelatures, in territorial abbacies, in apostolic vicariates, in apostolic prefecture, and in apostolic administration. These are the 6 divisions of the particular churches, or we can call it the localized one holy Catholic Apostolic Church. Now, Canon 369 defines for us what a diocese is. And a diocese, what's a diocese? A diocese is a portion of the people of God. It's a part of the people of God. As we have already said, that it's the Holy Catholic One Apostolic Church. So that part of the people of God is a diocese. But it's not enough to be only a portion of the people of God. It must be entrusted to a bishop. It must be entrusted to a bishop. This portion of people of God is entrusted to a bishop. As we shall see when we are talking about a parish, that a parish is also a portion of the people of God entrusted to a priest to take care of it. But a diocese is entrusted to a bishop. Who does what? Who shepherds this portion of the people of God? Who looks after them? Who governs them? This is what it refers to. We use this term, shepherding, as Christ likens his people to a fold that we are in a fold, so to say. The way sheep are in a fold with a shepherd. So he compares, because during his time, this was the main activity of the people, and so the people could easily understand it. Perhaps in our time we may use other examples of the people of God who are united together, because maybe some of us have not really had the experiences of what a shepherd is, what a sheepfold is. There may be other examples, but it's all talking about a portion of the people of God, a group of the people of God together who have a shepherd, who has a leader. A shepherd here in this case, the image of a shepherd is of a leader, one who leads, who guides, who governs this portion of the people of God. But he does not do this alone. He does it with the cooperation of the priest's body, which we call the presbyterium. Presbyterium, here we are talking about that body of priests. So they help this bishop, who is a leader of this people of God. So they help him, they cooperate with him, so that adhering to its pastor, so that this portion of the people of God accept, adhere the pastor, this leader, this bishop who is interested to them, and so that he gathers them, brings them together in unity, but in unity how? In unity of the Holy Spirit. And how does he bring these people of a diocese to be united in the Holy Spirit? By using, by help of the gospel and by the help of the Eucharist. This is the main importance of the presbyterium, because this is the main duty of a priest, to preach the gospel, to teach the gospel, to celebrate the Eucharist, and to celebrate these sacraments for the people. So this portion of the people of God, the particular church, we have said, in which there is one and the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church of Christ, is present and is operative in the diocese. But at the same time, in also what was likened to a diocese, that's the territorial prelates, territorial abbacies, apostolic vicariates, apostolic prefecture, and the apostolic administration are erected or made in a stable manner. So this is a diocese, where in some other language, because diocese comes from what? Comes from the Roman way of administration. The Romans had divided the Roman Empire into portions, into provinces, into this diocese, diocese, provincial, you see, for proper administration. But it remained one whole Roman Empire. And so these are mainly Roman, they are Latin concepts, they are Latin ideas. But in some of our local languages, we try to translate it, like maybe in Uganda, Esaza. But also Esaza, it's a portion of the division of, for example, the Buganda Kingdom. Buganda Kingdom was also divided for proper administration into Amasaza, to Amagombolola, into Emiruka, Ebyalo, villages. So even in the governments, we have these divisions. We have districts, we have, I think, sub-counties, we have counties. So in all, these may not be easily translated into our own local languages. But what is here important, what must be known, is that it's a portion of the people of God entrusted to a leader, a shepherd. This is the diocese, entrusted to a bishop. If it is entrusted to a priest, then this is a parish. Now, we try to define the other types of the people of God, the portion of the people of God, and that is the territorial prelature and territorial abbacy. Canon 370 talks about territorial prelatures and territorial abbacies. This is also a portion of the people of God, but it's defined territorially. It is defined in territory, whose care, due to special, here there must be special circumstances. They are not ordinary circumstances, but the special circumstances that this portion of the people of God is entrusted to a prelate or is entrusted to an abbot. An abbot is mainly a leader of an abbacy, where monks live. Is a leader of a monastery, in other words. So these leaders of these monasteries, sometimes they are people who surround these monasteries, and so they are formed into this portion of the people of God, and so they belong to this territorial abbacy, whose head is the abbot, who governs this portion of the people of God, just like a diocesan bishop, or at other times a prelate is put over a territorial prelature, a territory given to a prelate. Many of the times these prelates are bishops. They are given to these prelatures to be their head. If he's an abbot and is not ordained as a bishop, then this one is chosen directly by the Pope to lead these people of God who are in that monastery or who surround it. These, in fact, we don't have them in Uganda. But in some, they are still in a few places, territorial abbacies, especially in Europe, or territorial prelatures. Now, Canon 371 gives us tries to explain to us other types of the portion of the people of God. That this portion of the people of God may be also apostolic vicariates, or they may be apostolic prefectures. You see? They may be prefectures. Prefectures. So, these are also portions of the people of God, but not yet established, not yet made into dioceses. And this is due to special circumstances, which are to be governed, shepherded, and entrusted to an apostolic vicar. So these apostolic vicariates are entrusted as a shepherd to somebody known as an apostolic vicar. It's not a diocesan bishop, or to an apostolic prefect who governs it in the name of the Roman Pontiff. In fact, with apostolic vicariates and apostolic prefectures, these portion of the people of God, they should be governed directly by the Supreme Pontiff because of special circumstances.
Then may we go for a musical break? We shall be right back. Welcome back from the musical break. Father, you can continue.
Yes, we are talking about the apostolic administrations. Apostolic administrations, these are also portions of the people of God. They are not yet elected to dioceses by the Supreme Pontiff due to special circumstances, due to special reasons, the apostolic administrations. Now, this portion of the people of God constitutes study into dioceses or other particular churches limited to a definite territory. However, in the judgment of the supreme authority of the church, when it looks advantageous to the conference of the bishops who are concerned, these particular churches may also be distinguished by their rights. So a right, we have already defined what rights are. may also be constituted into this portion of the people of God and entrusted either to an apostolic vicar or entrusted to a bishop as the case may be. Or there may be some other similar reasons they can be erected into some of these territories. In 1986, another portion of the people of God was accepted by the church, especially with Pope John Paul II, and these are the military ordinances. Military ordinances are also portion of the people of God. We don't have them in this code of canon law because they came out, they were established after the promulgation of this code of canon law. The military ordinance, a portion of the people of God, but these are mainly military people who are entrusted to a shepherd, entrusted to a bishop, or entrusted to a vicar. They may be like apostolic vicars or apostolic prefectures before they are erected into a diocese. So, Canon 373 goes on that. It's only the Supreme Pontiff, the Supreme Authority of the Church, who erects these particular churches, or either as dioceses, apostolic prefectures, apostolic vicariates, territorial prelates, territorial abbacies, military ordinances. It's only the Supreme Authority of the Church who does this, who erects them, and gives them what we call a juridic person of these territories. In canon law, when we talk of juridic person, we are talking of individuals or aggregates of things which enjoy rights and obligations in the laws of the church. These are the juridic persons. Now, all these dioceses or these particular churches are always divided into distinct parts, which we call parishes. So that's why you find a diocese is again divided into other distinct divisions, which we call parishes. Now, every diocese or every particular church is to be divided into these parts in order to foster pastoral care through common action, because in a diocese, parishes must have a common action. Each parish is not independent of its own, but it must be connected also to others for pastoral care. That's the common action. Common action. Then also the several neighboring parishes can be joined again in special groups, which we call, for example, deaneries, or which we call vicariate, forane, vicariates, or zones. These divisions are all for pastoral care of the people of God. The people of God, they are all for the pastoral care of the people of God. Now we can also again look at another aspect, and this is the bishops in general. This is chapter 2 on bishops. We shall try to see how bishops are chosen, how they are elected, So a bishop, Canon 375, bishops are by divine institution the successors of the apostles. So the office of the bishop is divinely instituted. It's divinely instituted because these are successors of the apostles, like the supreme authority of the church, the Roman Pontiff. It's an office which is instituted by God Himself, because the successor is a successor of Peter. And Peter is a successor of Christ. So similarly, also bishops are by divine institution. It's an office which is divinely instituted to succeed the apostles, definitely through the Holy Spirit, who is given to individuals. And so the bishops constitute the pastors, the leaders, the shepherds of the church, so that they teach the doctrine. They are the main teachers of the doctrine. They are the main priests of the sacred worship, and they are the ministers of governance. So that's why for the bishops, they have the full powers, what we call full powers. These full powers is divided into teaching, the teaching power, and the sanctifying power, and the governing power. The three functions of Christ, the three ministries of Christ are all enshrined in the bishop. They are all found in the bishop because of this divine institution. So now, when one is consecrated, a bishop, that's episcopal consecration, a bishop receives then the function, the three functions we have talked about, the function of sanctifying the people, the function of teaching the people, and the function of governing the people. So these, he receives them by the episcopal consecration. Episcopal consecration receives these three powers. But then a bishop does not, it's not enough to be consecrated a bishop. No, because to exercise these three, sanctification, teaching, and governance, to exercise them, he must be in communion with the rest of the members of the College of Bishops. It's not to do these things alone. It's not to teach alone. It's not to sanctify the people alone. But it's to be in communion with the college. We call it the College of Bishops. Not only bishops of that country or that territory, no, but bishops all over. So a bishop of your diocese is in communion with other bishops.
Oh, the bishops throughout the world.
Yes. And it's because of that communion that he's able to exercise the three ministries. Otherwise, if he's not in communion with the rest of the bishops, then he can't exercise those three functions. He can't be a teacher, he can't be a sanctifier, he can't be a governor of that portion of the people of God. It must be done in communion. That's why this is always manifested, for example, in episcopal conferences, in adrimina visits, any common activities of these bishops.
Like we have the second here.
Yes, these are all divisions. They are divisions of the portion of the people of God for proper administration, for proper sanctification, for proper, teaching. Now, bishops, to whom the care of a diocese is entrusted, are therefore called diocesan bishops. So if a bishop is entrusted with a portion of the people of God, which we call the diocese, then that bishop is a diocesan bishop. If he is not entrusted to any diocese, is called a titular bishop. So we have diocesan bishops and titular bishops. Titular bishops are those, they are bishops, but they are not entrusted with diocese.
No particular territory.
They have no particular territory.
Okay.
They have no particular portion of the people of God whom they sanctify.
Such as the Pope's nuncios.
Yes, for example, the Pope nuncio are not diocesan bishops.
No.
They are titular bishops because they are not entrusted to any diocese.
Not at all.
For example, in Rome, when we are talking about the Roman Curia, we have many bishops who head these offices. We define the congregations, pontifical commissions. Many of these are headed by bishops, but these are not entrusted with any portion of the people of God. So they are titular bishops. Now, how is a bishop chosen? Bishops, how are they appointed? Or how are they confirmed? Because there are some places, there have remained a few, who have the right to elect their bishops. But these are very few. There are very few territories. This privilege was reprobated by this code. So there are just a few. The majority are appointed. But now, how is a bishop appointed? Now, every 3 years, every bishop sends a list of priests, including diocesan priests or from institutes of consecrated life. He sends a list which we call a tenus. So these priests whom he sends, they are those whom he thinks can be bishops somewhere, or in his own diocese, or even in another diocese. So every 3 years, this list is sent there. However, any bishop still reserves a right himself to send without passing through the Episcopal Conference, to send directly to the Apostolic See his list, what you call the tenos. So it is on this that then the congregation which deals with bishops, the Congregation for Bishops, examines, investigates, these people through the papal legate, the pontifical legate, that then they investigate on these people. They investigate on these priests whether they are really suitable. They are suitable. So they may consult anybody. They may consult colleges of consultors. They may consult anybody.
In the area
priests, lay people. The Apostolic Nuncio may consult anybody whom he feels that can give some good opinion.
Information.
And penalties are given under secrecy, which we call pontifical secrecy. That if a letter is sent to you as a lay person or as a priest, you are supposed to keep this as a secret. You can't begin saying, they sent me a letter on so and so, and I had to comment on him.
Asking what you should say about him.
Yes. So it is really total secrecy, sub-secreto. It's like a confession. So it is sent to you. And you can't say, for me they sent me that letter, because there you'll be breaking the secrecy. So whenever a bishop is chosen, it's not just chosen like that, but they are after the recommendations of many people. So unless provisions has been legitimately made, the assistant bishops who judges that he may need an auxiliary bishop, then he proposes for the auxiliary bishops. A diocesan bishop proposes 3 names, the Apostolic See, and these are the ones who are examined on, and then one of them may be chosen as an auxiliary. So there are no privileges. The privileges of election of bishops in the Roman Catholic Church were withdrawn. You see, there are no longer privileges to civil authorities, because before, some civil authorities would be given these privileges to elect themselves. They would elect bishops.
Father, may we go for another musical break?
Mulungi awuliriza wa Radio Maria, tuli mu programu yaffe eno ya katekisimu. Twamala okwogera ku bukulembeze bw'Ekereziya ey'ensi yonna, kati twogera ku bukulembeze bw'Ekereziya ey'ekitundu. Ne tugamba nti Ekereziya eno emu katolika eyava mu batume ebunyensi yonna, yeeragira mu tundutundu abantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu ekimu, abaweereddwa omwepisikoopi abenga abalambika. Ekyo kye tuyita Ekereziya ey'ekitundu, kubanga Ekereziya eyo emu katolika eyava mu batume naye eri mu kitundu. be bantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu ekimu nga balina omusumba waabwe oba omwepiskopi. Kakati okugabanyamu kwekereziya eno ey'ekitundu egabanyiziddwamu kye tuyise diocese. Kugamba ekigambo diocese kigambo kiva mu Latin mu ndowooza n'enkola y'Abaroma nga baali bagabanyizaamu obwakabaka bwabwe. Abugabanyanga mu province, mu diocese, kugamba kwali kugabanyamu bwakabaka obwo. Ngero obwakabaka wano waffe Buganda bwagabanyizibwamu amasaza, emiruka, ebyalo. Kakati nabwe ekitabo kyali. Kakati gamba kizibu nnyo okuddira ekigambo diocese nti kitegeeza ssaza. Kiyinza gamba kisobola okutuwa ekifaananyi. Naye nga diocese lyalibadde ttundu ly'abantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu ekimu abalina omusumba waabwe, omwepiskopi waabwe. Kakati gamba okugezaako okukitegeera tukyayinza okukigeraageranya n'essaza. Nti essaza naye ate ojja kwesanga essaza ngabanyaamu ey'obwakabaka bwa Buganda. Kubanga amasaza gaffe nga bwe tugalina mu Buganda si bwe gali ne mu ekereziya. Kati okuliyita essaza kiraba naye nga be bantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu ekimu ye diocese eyo. Kakati abantu ba Katonda bano abamu bayinza okugabanyizibwa mu ze twayise olw'ensonga emu tennaba kulinnyisibwa kutuuka ku ddaala lya diocese. Basobola okubagabanyaamu mu kye twayise territorial prelates, kye twayise territorial abbacies. Territorial abbacies bano mu nnyumba z'abamonaki n'abo baliraanye ennyumba z'abamonaki wano ekyomukisa wano situyinza kuzitegeera bulungi kuba tetulina wano ennyumba z'abamonaki ddala nnene ze tuyita monasteries tuzirina wano mu Uganda. So kizibu kuzitegeera naye gye ziri zibeera ddala nnene nga tezirina n'abantu abazeetoolodde. Kakati abo nabo baweebwa omusumba waabwe n'abalabirira, paapa bawa omusumba waabwe n'abalabirira ng'ate yalabirira ne monastery eno oba n'ennyumba y'abamonaki bano gwe tuyita abboti. Kakati abo nabo tundutundu ly'abantu ba Katonda, territorial abbacy oba territorial prefectures. Prelates nga ziweereddwa omusosolooti, ayinza okuba omusosolooti azirabirira naye nga si mwepiskopi. Kakati zino ezirabirirwa omukulu w'abamonaki bano bwe ziba nga mwepiskopi oyo omumonaki ngamba nga si mwepiskopi alondebwa butereevu ne paapa. Naye era olw'ensonga ezimu oba endala abantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu kino ekimu kiyinza okuba nti kirina kutuuka ku ddaala lye tuyita erya diocese naye babeera ku ddaala lye tuyita erya apostolic vicariate oba apostolic prefecture. Apostolic prefecture naddala zino tuzisanga mu nsi ezo obukristu gye bukyakula kubanga ne wano mu Uganda obukristu bwali nga bukyakula nga tebannakufuula diocese y'e Rubaga yasooka kubeera apostolic prefecture gye twayitanga Nyanza prefecture. Nyanza abamu batugamba nti ekigambo ekyo Nyanza kyava mu bazungu bano obukulemu okwogera ekigambo nnyanja. Kakati gamba kubanga lino litundutundu ly'abantu ba Katonda baali beesanga okumpi n'ennyanja ennene eno Nalubaale. Kakati okwatula ekigambo ekyo nnyanja bo baayakiranga Nyanza. Kakati ettundutundu eryo ne basigita egamba eyo nayo version emu ku ebyo ennyonnyola ekigambo kino Nyanza. Wayinza okubayo nga waliyo n'abalala bakinnyonnyola obulala naye ng'eyo naye yali nnyonnyola. Kakati ettundutundu eryo nga terina kufuuka diocese lyali apostolic prefecture. Naye okusookera ddala ekitundu ekisooka nga terina kutuuka apostolic prefecture esooka kubeera gye tuyita missio su iuris kugamba enebeera mission kibeera ekitundu ekyobutume. Ekitundu ekyobutume ekyo kati bwe kigenda nga kikulaakula abantu batandise okumanya okukkiriza kwabwe bulungi ati nekyambasibwa ku ddaala eddala erya apostolic prefecture nebibeera ne apostolic prefect. In fact ebitundu bino byo birabirirwa paapa yennyini butereevu naye n'abirondera abantu bano si beepiskopi b'amasaza n'abalondera aba prefects bano omanyi ebigambo bino mukulu kato kizibu biteeka mu sibisobola biteeka mu Luganda
kubanga ate wano mutegeera ffe kyagambo prefect ate kitegeera mu kirala naddamu butwasomeranga twabanga ne ba prefects
kugamba kizibu okubikuteeka mu Luganda kizibu biteeka mu Luganda naye ekikulu ekijja okutumala kyetumanyidde wano diocese kijja kutumala kusinza ogenda mu bino ebirala byonna kakati diocese zino zigabanyizibwamu ate era nazo ebitundutundu ly'abantu ba Katonda zetuyita parishes. Parish wano mu Luganda balikiyita ekigo naye ekigambo kigo simanyi kitegeeza parish kubanga ekigo ekyakyo ekyente ekyembizi kigo ndowooza oba oli awo olw'okuba nti abasosoloti bano bwe baabeeranga okusooka wabangawo olugo beetooloozanga enju zaabwe ndooza n'ekigo ndooza ne bakiyita ekigo naye nga parish tundutundu ly'abantu ba Katonda abeesanga mu kitundu ekimu abaweereddwa omusumba waabwe omusaseredooti waabwe okubalabirira kakati ze parishes ezo kakati okusobola okutwala mu maaso omulimu gw'obutume buno n'okulabirira obulungi omulimu gw'obutume parishes zino eziriraaniganye ate nazo zigabanyizibwamu nga zetuyita dinaries kugamba zonna ngabanyaamu eyokulaba nti omulimu gw'obutume gukolebwa bulungi ziyinza okuba zetuyita dinaries oba zetuyita vicariates naye nga byonna obukulu bwayo kulaba nti omulimu gw'obutume gulambikibwa bulungi kakati ate twogera ne ku beepiskopi tutandika okwogera ku beepiskopi nti obeepiskopi ofiisi kati ofiisi eno oba mulimu ogwo ogwatandikibwa Katonda
tuyinza okiyitera obuvunaanyizibwa
anti era obuvunaanyizibwa ne mu Bukristo muvaamu obuvunaanyizibwa naye bwe twogera ku mwepiskopi obwepiskopi
tukiyita mulimu
kuno mulimu kubanga office mu Luzungu tugiyita office ate office batwogera ku mulimu kati guno mulimu gwatandikibwawo Katonda nti abantu bano batume basigire b'abatume nga paapa omwepiskopi w'e Roma bwali omusigire wa Kristo ku nsi kuno bwekityo nno bwe kiri ne ku basigire b'abatume bano ku nsi nga beepiskopi bano kugamba ofiisi eno yakolebwa Katonda si y'abantu tulina ofiisi ezakolebwa abantu okugeza ofiisi y'Essabakristu ofiisi ey'omuwanika ezo ofiisi zakolebwa bantu naye tulina ofiisi ezakolebwa Kristo kati nga obwa paapa nga obwepiskopi these are divinely instituted zatandikibwawo Katonda yennyini zatandikibwawo kakati abeepiskopi bano balondebwa batya abeepiskopi bano balondebwa nti buli myaka 3 omwepiskopi ow'e diocese nja kwewala ekigambo ssaza kubanga tikijjaayo makulu ddala gano ge tuliko naye olw'okuba kyekigambo ekikozesebwa twakimanyiira katukozesa ekyo kati buli mwepiskopi ow'e diocese ow'essaza awa lisiti buli luvannyuma lwa myaka 3 awaayo lisiti gye tuyita teenosi ey'abasaseredooti baasuubira nti bayinza okubeera abeepiskopi kakati bano babaawo obwetaavu bwonna oba mu ssaza eryo oba mu masaza ageetoolodde banoonyezebwako nga bayita mu mubaka wa paapa gwe twayogerako luli aweereza amabaluwa ag'ekyama bakuweereza ebbaluwa eyo ate tutandika kusamwasamwa nti nze baneegwe mulaba bampeereza ebbaluwa nga bambuuza ku gundi ne gundi faatha gundi bamumbuuzizzaako kisigala nga kyama era bw'otandika okusamwasamwa nabyo kiba kitegeeza nti obeera omenye ekyama kiri obeera okimenye kakati abo mubalonda ku lisiti eyo naye ate n'omwepiskopi yenna ow'essaza asobola okuweerezaayo ye lisiti ye gy'aba alabye tekitegeeza nti ateekeddwa giyisa mu beepiskopi banne kubanga twalabye nno nti omuntu bw'afuuka omwepiskopi bw'ateekebwako emikono g'omwepiskopi aweebwa obuyinza buli obw'okuyigiriza obw'okulambika abantu ate n'okubatukuza naye ng'akikola mu bumu n'abeepisikoopi abalala. Singa tabeera mu bumu n'abeepisikoopi abalala tayinza kuyigiriza nga mwepisikoopi, tayinza kutukuza abantu nga mwepisikoopi, naye akikola mu bumu ne banne. Naye bwe kituuka ku luno mwepisikoopi Ssekinnoomu ayinza okukikola ekyo n'akola lisiti eyiye n'agiweerezayo butereevu eri entebe ya Papa Apostolic See. Kati babaawo obwetaavu ne balonda ne banoonyereza ku bantu abo, ku bantu abo. Luli edda waalingawo omukisa nti abantu beeronderanga omwepisikoopi waabwe, naye omukisa ogwo etteeka lino lyalijjawo. Obuvunaanyizibwa bwonna n'obw'okulonda abeepisikoopi busigalira Papa yaabwe mu Eklezia Katolika. Waalingawo n'abakulembeze b'ensi abaweebwanga omukisa ogwo bo balonde gwe baagala okubeera, omukisa ogwo nawo gwavaawo. Birala bibanga bisigadde ku Papa yakola omulimu ogwo gw'okulonda. Mu bibiina ebirala eby'abakristo oba oli awo babawa omukisa ogwo, owulira nti egindi balonze omwepisikoopi, essaza ly'egindi alonze omwepisikoopi agatali g'Eklezia Katolika. Naye mu Eklezia Katolika kyonna kisigala ku Papa.
Thank you very much, Father. Our beloved listener, you can now have something to say in regard to what Father has been explaining. He has been focusing on the portions of the people of God in various categories, especially the dioceses, and after that he has also talked about the office of the bishop, how they work and how they are appointed or elected. Mjawuliza twebaza Father Dr. Andrew Kasirye-Kato tuwadde ate okumanya okulala nga ayogedde ku bantu bakatonda nti kugamba bawulwamu ebitundutundu nga tumanyi n'ebyobufuzi tundutundu eritwalibwa omukulu lisobola okwawulwamu ebitundu. Kale n'abantu bakatonda basobola okwawulwamu, tuyita amasaza wano tukimanyi bulungi amasaza kikozesa nnyo. Ate amasaza nayogera ne abasumba nabo emirimu gyabwe nga bagikola ate balondebwa batya. Nobaako kyobuuza ku nsonga ezo oba nawala oyagala kubanga oyongera okumanya.
Radio Maria Christian Voice in your home.
Father, you have talked about the selection of bishops by the Pope. How does the Pope get to know that this priest who spiritually, or are there any other committees in the diocese that look at the conduct and spirituality of these people before the Pope can appoint them? Because I don't think the Pope knows all these people over the world.
You are correct, and that's what is explained in Canon 377. That's what we explained. We said every 3 years, every bishop sends a list, a tenos of some priests whom he thinks can be bishops, either in that diocese or in neighboring dioceses. And so it is on this that the Congregation for the Bishops sends, through the Apostolic Nunciature, sends letters of secrecy to different people so that they can comment on them. So there's no committee, but it's you, the people of God. It's you who recommends, who says this priest, yes, he can be a bishop, but this one cannot be because maybe of this or that or that. So all these are corrected. Yeah? So if one is giving a biased recommendation, it's not only one recommendation. There will be many other recommendations, and so this will be judged. It doesn't mean that when somebody is chosen a bishop is the perfect. No. Mulungi awuliriza abeepisikoopi bano era nkinnyonnyodde bulungi nti buli mu myaka 3 omwepisikoopi yenna ow'essaza awaayo olukalala. Olaba baasuubira bandibadde bayinza okubeera abeepisikoopi. Kakati wabaawo obwetaavu ofiisi eno ekola ku beepisikoopi abo beweereza ebbaluwa ez'ekyama eri abantu abakristu abasosolooti bannaddiini omuntu yenna oba bakatuliki basi bakatuliki okubaako ki gye boogera ku muntu oyo sobola okulaba embeera ze obulamu bwe naye tekitegeeza nti era we gwe balonze ku bwepisikoopi nti atuukiridde si bwe ekito bwe kiri bwekito si bwe kiri
Ugamba mulimu eri embeera gye tumanyi olungi Katonda yalonda.
Abantu tuyambako buyambi. Radio Maria Christian Voice in your home.
Father, when did the church begin? Some say on Monday, Thursday, others say on Pentecost. I don't know which exactly.
Because the church is led by the Holy Spirit, so it began on Pentecost. Kubanga Kereziya erambikwa mwoyo mutuukirivu ono Kereziya ezaalibwa ku Pentecost mwoyo mutuukirivu. Byonna bikolebwa na mwoyo mutuukirivu.
Kituufu.
Byonna ebikolebwa mu Kereziya bikolebwa na mwoyo mutuukirivu. Ensonga eyo lwaki n'omwepisikoopi waba alondeddwa mwoyo mutuukirivu. Mwoyo mutuukirivu wano kitwogerako twogera ku Katonda yennyini tulambika
kituufu
tusobozesa okukola ebyobwo bwa Katonda. Radio Maria Christian Voice in your home.
Yes, sebo.
Kakati Father, sembuuza kakati ne bano bakadde bafuba mu nsinya era ba bishop ebasindika yaga amanya. N'ekirala kyembuuzako ate kati okufuuka omusirikale gwa Papa era bishop asindikayo abantu bamanya abanyiikivu nnyo mu Ekereziya.
Ekyo kisebo bwekito bwe kiri ate munnange eyo Kereziya neetegeera etya omuntu anaalondebwa okubeera bamunsenyere okubeera omusirikale wa Papa era omwepisikoopi aweerezaayo amannya ago ate negabuulirizibwako nga bwe kikolwa kubeerawo okubuuliza. Kereziya neegendereza nnyo yeegendereza ebintu bingi
Kinganga n'abafumbo abaweebwa certificate kwegamba okuva ewa Papa.
Babaawo okubunoonyereza okubuuliriza. So kugamba kyonna ekigenda mu Kereziya kibaako okubuuliriza. Olw'obugendeeza bw'Ekereziya tekitegeeza nti be batuukirivu abo bokka. Naye okwo kwe kulamula okw'obuntu. Wabeerawo okulamula okw'obuntu. Radio Maria Christian Voice in your home.
Radio Maria.
Yes, please.
Thank you for the program.
Welcome.
This is Mugisha from Nyamaguru.
Yes, please.
I wanted to appreciate your program. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Father, ogedde ku offices ezingwalo office nga ya Vicar General ndowooza eyo Bishop yalonda nga wabalabye.
Anti eyo kubanga ya tundu ly'abantu ba Katonda besanga mu kitundu ekimu. Omwepisikoopi, in fact omwepisikoopi abeera wa Ekereziya yonna. Era si kyovola bano nti Vicar General tajja kukyusibwa nti Vicar General ow'e Kampala
atwaliwe
embalala nga Vicar General kubanga kuno kuyamba ku Ekereziya n'ey'ekitundu okutambula era nga batajja kuddira bwana mukulu w'e Namasuba ate bamutwala agenda abeere bwana mukulu w'e Nyamitanga okujja kumpozi nga mu minsani ne babanga si mu minsani ekito si bwe kiri naye omwepisikoopi abeera wa Kereziya yonna ensonga eyo lwaki kati osanga omwepisikoopi bamugye Nebi bamuleese Lira
bamunsinyoli era Bishop yabalonda
bamunsinyoli nti kyekitugaaniro nti erinnya liweerezebwayo naye nerinoonyezebwako ku baminsonyoli twakyogerako nti ekyo kitiibwa naye ng'ate obwepisikoopi ogwo mulimu eyo ofiisi obwepisikoopi si kitiibwa eyo ofiisi omulimu.
Okay. Father, oyinza okuwumbawumbako kati program
kati katumalirize ne programu yaffe mulundi ogujja tujja kwogera ku abo balondebwa okubeera abepisikoopi Kereziya biki bye basuubiramu bandibadde bantu bafaanana batya tuke tugende ku bepisikoopi ate ab'amasaza awo twebaza Omukama olwa programu eno n'ebibiina bye tuyize tusaba Omukama atuwa omukisa gw'Omukama abeere nammwe
nawe abeere naawe
Katonda omuyinza Patri Mwana ne Mwoyo Mutuukirivu gutuuke kale gusigale naffe ennaku zonna.
Amiina.